Welcome, guys. It's Mike, and I'm back again with a little discussion topic for you today. Before we get into that, today I am wearing my ProTrek PRW 5100YT-1JF, aka the Black Titan, because that is all titanium. Titanium Tuesday. Is that a thing? Titanium Tuesday? Can we make a Titanium Tuesday if there isn't a Titanium Tuesday? No? Do we have too many themed days of the week? Oh, you know what, guys, we can do what we want. We can, if that's a rule that we need to put in, we can do that. We can do that because we can do what we want to do. It's just a hobby. Speaking of rules, I have broken another one, guys. Well, I've broken my main one. And if you've been following my channel for long enough, you'll know that my main rule is no rebuys. And I've broken it a couple of times. I broke it with this ProTrek. I broke it with my PRW 7000 ProTrek at the same time. And I must admit, guys, since I've broken that rule, I've worn these watches, the ProTrek PRW 5100 YT and the PRW 7000, every week, at least once a week. I think when they come back, they mean a little bit more. And that brings me on to the topic of discussion for today. So as you know, this one wasn't one that I had before in terms of this exact watch, but I had this model before, and I recently got a chance to get one back and, you know, modified it. So it's a different watch, but I've had a PADI turtle before. Guys, I want to introduce my next return to the collection. Here it is, guys. My PADI. See if I can bring that right in. My PADI Sumo. Now, this one is actually the one I had before. The one I saw from the very first time I saw a PADI Sumo and wanted one. And as if you don't know, there's a story that goes with this. Let's get this box out of the way for a sec. There's a story that goes with this watch. The very first time I saw a PADI Sumo was on Random Rob's channel. Good friend of mine, Random Rob. He was showcasing this watch. And Bruce was also showcasing it. I think they were passing it between each other to do a review on it. I fell in love with the watch and had to have one. And it stayed in my From Japan cart for years. You know, it was a long time, guys. And, you know, I never had the funds to pull the trigger on it, basically, at the time. When I did eventually have the funds to pull the trigger on one, Rob contacted me and said he knows of one for sale. And I jumped at it. I couldn't wait to get it in hand. When I got it in hand, I was very, very pleased with it, guys. And then I was just absolutely ecstatic when I saw the number, guys. The number of this watch is 249 of 1000. Now, the reason why that is so fantastic for me is number 249 was the exact same watch that I fell in love with when I saw Random Rob and Bruce Williams reviewing them. So I ended up, guys, with the exact watch I fell in love with. Not a model of the same watch, but the exact piece. Time went on after having it, and you know, watches come and go, and for whatever reason, guys, I sold it. I sold it to a good friend. A little while more went on, a little more time went on, and you know, I had the opportunity to buy it back, and I snapped at that opportunity, guys, and I bought it back, and here it is again in the fold. And I have to say, there's something about when a watch returns or when a piece returns back to you guys, it almost has more value. Well, it doesn't almost, it does have more value. And I think when they return, they're here to stay. Now, never say never. As you know, I've broken my rule again. And here I am with this watch. Beautiful, beautiful sumo piece. If you just want to bear with me, guys, I'll give you some, you know, quick dimensions and stats on it. So it's got a 20mm lug width. The lug to lug is 52.5. It's a 45mm case with a 14mm height. The bracelet is a 20mm bracelet, tapering down to 18 and back up to 20mm for that Seiko clasp. Beautiful clasp. Now, you know, I have reviewed this watch. When I had it previously, I reviewed it. So I don't really need to review it now. But the purpose of this video is to tell you guys that it's a hobby, guys. You know, rules can be broken. I do have this specific rule, no rebuys, and I've broken it a couple of times. Now there are times where I won't break it, guys. I won't break that rule for a frogman. I won't sell and rebuy a frogman. In fact, I won't sell a frogman. If you see me selling a frogman, then, you know, DM me and ask me what's going on, because that's a very, very sad day if I'm selling a frogman. I cannot be buying those watches back again. They are now ridiculous in price. I think selling to people you know and selling to friends is a bonus, because you tend to not have to buy them back at a premium. But nonetheless, you know, it depends on what the person wants for it again, right? Now, I have this back. Let's give you a wrist shot, because it is a beautiful piece. It is a beauty of a watch. I have this back, and I will say it is here to stay. And as we all know, never say never, right? Let's leave the black titan in the shot there. Never say never, but, you know, I would say so far when I bought one back, that's it. It's been more valuable. Beautiful on my 7 3/4 now. Gone up from 1/4 to 3/4 again. I'm up and down. Yeah, lovely. I absolutely love this watch. I love the PADI series, PADI Turtle, PADI Sumo. And I want to tell you guys, it doesn't stop there, because at the moment I am gently shaking the tree for another Seiko that I had. Just a little hint, I do love the PADI. I had this Seiko before, and I know of the one that I actually sold. Could be coming up for sale sometime. And I also know of another one that has been sold to a good friend of mine, and that also could be coming up for sale. But I'm just gently shaking the tree to see which one drops and which one doesn't. And we will be back to the PADI trio, hopefully, guys. Right? I'm hoping. So, not only have I broken my golden rule, it's not a golden rule. I've broken my rule of no rebuys, and I continue to break it. And I think, guys, it's okay. We put so much pressure on ourselves in this hobby. You know, optimal word being, it's a hobby. So why are we putting so much pressure on ourselves? If you want to go and buy a watch back and you have the funds and it doesn't, you know, leave you in any distress at all, buy it back, guys. If you know that buying it back will leave you stressed out, that's not correct. If you know that buying it back will leave you stressed out, guys, then don't do it. But my thing is, if you have to sell them initially for whatever reason, you know why you had to sell it. Maybe that reason for selling it, you know, was good enough and important enough that you don't need it back again, or you shouldn't be buying it back again. But if the reason was such that, you know, you can possibly get it back because now you're in a better position, go for it, guys. It's a hobby. And that's my little discussion on breaking my golden rule. Stop calling it a golden rule. It's not a golden rule, it's just a rule. Breaking my rule and buying back some of the watches that I've sold previously if the opportunity comes up again. The other thing I want to say, guys, is a bit of a channel update. So my channel right now is at the 693 mark. So, you know, another 7 subs and I'll be at the 700 mark. I'm really trying to get up to 1,000. I want to get to that 1,000 mark. I want to actually try and get up to that 1,000 mark by the end of the year, guys. So here's the thing. If I can get up to the 1,000 mark by the end of the year, I will do a channel giveaway. Just to celebrate the fact that I've got 1,000 subs. I'm thinking something like an Amazon gift card. You know, not a cheap one, but something substantial. you know. I won't give away exactly how much now, but I'm thinking a nice Amazon gift card. That way the US viewers and the Canadian viewers can participate. So I'm in Canada, and I know that when things are being done like this and it's US viewers, it's hard for the Canadians to participate because, you know, there's all the shipping and, you know, all of the differences there, right? So all the intricacies there. So an Amazon gift card doesn't know any borders. I think that would be a nice fitting present for the person who wins the giveaway. So 1,000 subs by the end of 2021 will equal the Desire 68 Frogman channel giveaway. How about that? All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there because I think I've gabbed on enough. So wear all of your timepieces in their very best of health. And until next time, almost forgot, guys, it's Seiko time. So we have Seiko loom. Got to give you a loom shot at the end, right? Got to give you the loom shot. Ooh, the light party is on. Seiko loom does not disappoint, guys. All right, take care.